Have you ever wondered what the secret words for narcissistic behavior? I will explain the words or the terms, and at the end share one of my experiences with one of these behaviors. Hi, my name is Maria, and I'm studying to become a life coach specializing in narcissistic abuse and trauma recovery. I hope my videos are helpful, informative, and validating for you. The first term is grandiosity, which is a inflated sense of self-importance and exaggerated achievements, fantasies of omnipotence, which is unlimited success, power, brilliance, or ideal love, which they believe they have. Interpersonal exploitation, taking advantage of others to achieve their own needs. There's a narcissistic cycle of abuse, which is a three-stage pattern. The first one is ideation or love bombing, which is in the initial phase where they try to use excessive affection, attention, and praise to secure the victim's devotion. Then there's devaluation, which is when once they think they've got their devotion, they criticize, belittle, and emotionally withdraw to maintain dominance and control. Then they coldly and suddenly discard when they believe that the partner can no longer sufficiently supply them with praise, or they have been replaced. Gaslighting. I have a video explaining why it's called gaslighting. It is emotional abuse when they make the victim doubt their own memory, perception, and sanity. Hoovering is when they try to suck the victim back in after being discarded or when they're on a break. Triangulation is bringing a third person into a conflict to create jealousy, competition, or validate the narcissist's own perspective. Fighting monkeys are third parties, which is friends and family, which they have to spy on, harass, or spread rumors about the victim, or if they're curious about them. Projection is attributing their own negative traits onto their partner. There's narcissistic supply, which is the constant need for attention, admiration, or negative reactions to make themselves feel better. Narcissistic injury is triggered when the narcissist's image or ego is threatened or criticized. Future faking is making elaborate promises about a shared future when they never intend to fulfill or keep the promise. Trauma bonding is a deep psychological attachment formed through intermittent cycle of punishment and reward. Gray rocking is when you become as uninteresting and unresponsive as possible to starve them of the narcissistic supply. So smear campaigns is spreading false information about the victim to smear their reputation. If you like my video and find it helpful, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. And let me know if you've experienced any one of these behavior traits and how you've coped with it. I'd really like to hear your stories in the comments below. So my story is that he took me on this wonderful date to the next big city, took me to my favorite restaurant and a movie, and promised me on the way home that he was going to propose to me. Well, he never did propose. A month later, he discarded me. I have videos on the smear campaign, narcissistic, discard, reclaiming yourself, gaslighting, explaining in 3 ways to win with the narcissist. Have you felt like you've been through a smear campaign and feel devastated? Watch my video on the smear campaign. I will see you in that video.